Alright, so here we are on June 9th. I can't believe it's already June. Insane, this year's going by so fast. Anyway, this video is going to be a little different because I didn't really have a lot of time last week to trade, and I definitely didn't have time to make content. So I was pretty swamped with other things. But I did record my trades that I did make, and I want to be able to show you every trade that I make so that you can see how my account's growing, what I did, and all that good stuff. But they're going to be a lot shorter, these trades, less commentary, more about the trades, more about where the account is, and kind of just getting you up to speed on where I'm at with the live account and the combine and seeing what happened last week. And you'll also see my live account and my combine update. All right, so let's get into the video. Okay, so we are in the evening session of June 5th. Right now we got this M pattern right here. Going to jump in short with one contract, NQ.
Order filled.
Sell. It kind of already broke right here with this candle. Had a little retracement here, and I'm just seeing it now, so I'm just jumping in right now. Give a little discount basically off of it. And then my stop goes right here. Buy stop market.
Order submitted. Just
above that bump. I'm going to mark it up so you can see it. This could just be turning into a support area to let it go higher. But it's an M pattern, and it did break. All right, so stopped out of that trade. I'm going to buy back in right now, because we're breaking this W pattern. Got stopped out on the M, jumping in on the W. Probably get stopped out on the W. We'll see what happens. Good thing I jumped back in. Let me get my stop in.
Order submitted.
Come on, one more. No, hurry up. 30-minute candles closing in about 8 minutes, 9 minutes. So I could be making a wick on that one as well. So a bigger retracement could be getting ready to take place.
Order filled.
Okay, so out of that trade, I'm up now $11 in the account. So not too bad. I'll take my $11.28. So I went from a losing trade to a winning trade into profit, waiting for the next setup, and I'll bring it to you. Okay, looking to get in short right now, NQ. If this red candle wants to come back down and break its zone, sell stop market just for a scalp right here. Actually, I'm going to get in the limit order.
Order canceled.
Sell stop limit.
Order submitted.
So I ended up having a nice run. I wish I would have put my order into at the break. Remember I told you I want to get out here and get back in at the break. But then I went to finish dinner and I didn't do it.
Filled.
Okay, so now I'm in short. I'm going to put my stop at the top of this red candle.
Order submitted.
Stop market with a speed bump.
Order submitted.
Looking for just a retracement of this big giant green candle here. Back down to the support area. Just a scalp on this trade basically.
Order filled.
Okay, dropped that in. Took a few dollars off that trade. Wish I would have bought like 3 contracts, but all good. So now we're up to $36 in the day. And we'll keep on doing this, and maybe I'll get to around 500 before the night's over. And when things are looking really good, then I'll size up a bit. Okay, so just jumped in short NQ. This consolidation right here is breaking down 3 contracts. New 30-minute candle opens up here in a couple minutes, so that's making me a little nervous because we might see a retracement on that. But not much because it's mostly like a doji that's taking place right now in the 30 minutes, so could just go straight down or straight up. Either way, I got to protect my trade here in the next minute, hopefully. All right, show me red. I'm going to put my stop in. There we go. And I'm going to move this one to break even plus a couple dollars. Pay for commissions, basically.
Order filled.
Okay, so 2 of them out. So now I'm up $166. And then this one's break even plus almost enough for commissions. Let's go right there. That'll cover commissions for the trade. And now I'll give it a chance to run whichever direction it wants to go. I'll get out here, it's fine. But new 30-minute candle opens here in about 30 seconds. So if this can hold and we can get a dump, that'll be nice.
Order filled.
All right, so we're going to be out. So there we go. So $123 now is what we got on the night. And looking to make around $500 for the night. Give me a nice buffer going into tomorrow. And then we'll be good to go. So now the count is at $49,050. Pretty sweet spot to be in after being almost blown up. Give it a little more space. I'll jump in with 2 contracts long. So I'll either be long or short. We'll see what it wants to do.
Order filled.
Okay, in the trade short. Okay, new 30-minute candle is going to open in about 5 seconds. All right, there we go. Just opened. And there we go. Getting some nice activity. I'm going to go.
Order filled.
All right, so I got out of that trade. Okay, so here at the morning session, looking to get into the NASDAQ short if this breaks right here. I missed two really good trades in the NASDAQ already. I just showed it to my computer now. I had stuff to do this morning. Unfortunately, it would have been an epic morning this morning, easily $1,500 morning, but I wasn't here to trade it. So hopefully I'm not showing up to the losing part of the session, and that would be kind of a bummer. But I got a little buffer from last night, $210, and now I'm looking to get in short right now on NQ.
Order filled.
Okay, there we go. Short NQ, looking for a run back to the bottom here. Oh, I'm in the sim. I'm like, why am I not making any money? All right, we'll just leave that right there. Man, I've done that so many times, and I hit max loss the other day messing around the same way. All right, so now I'm in my real account, and then I'll sell a contract. Actually, I'm going to, because it's on its way up, I'll buy stop or sell stop limit.
Order submitted.
And then I'll trail it. If it wants to go red, then I'll get in. A little bit of a discount here. Man, I mess that up so many times because I constantly trade in the sim, testing out different concepts. And then I don't switch back over, or I think I'm in the sim because I'm going back and forth, and then I'm not. And then I put an order in and I leave it because it's supposed to be in the sim. And then up in my live account, or not my live account, but my my combine. When I'm trading live, I do not do that because I don't want to take a chance of making those mistakes. But when I'm here in the combine, I do it quite often.
Order filled.
All right, now I'm in the correct account. All right, so let's buy stop market.
Order submitted.
Got in a little bit of a discount, so that worked out nice. Okay, a lot of struggling happening right now. Should be able to break through here soon. Move my stop to break even plus a couple dollars, because if it can't get down through here and it wants to come back up, then this trade could be going the wrong direction. And I'll just wait for the next one. Again, I got to be a bit schizophrenic with this account. Right now I'm risking about $600 to make around $600, which doesn't, I don't have a ton of room to take a big loss. Part of that is because if I've taken these trades risking $600 and I'm only taking away from the trade $250 each time, it's going to catch up to me. Next thing you know, I have to have 3 winners just to pay for a loser. So I really need to let these trades play out to the target so that my risk reward works out to where my profits can easily pay for my losers without having to have like 10 profits to pay for 2 losers. I do not want to be in that spot. This could be ripping higher.
Order filled.
All right, so out of that trade, I'll take that $20 or whatever it was. I'm going to get long right now in NASDAQ. This support area is holding up pretty good. And if it breaks, then I'll just reverse my trade. Sell stop market.
Order submitted.
Okay, so if it wants to rip higher, I'll be in. And if it wants to break down, I'll get in. Let's see what direction it's going to go.
Order filled.
Okay, into the long side, NASDAQ. Set up my speed bump.
Order submitted.
Okay, here we go. Pushing up. Nice.
Order canceled.
It may not break, so I'm going to try to capture profit here. And then if it breaks, I'll get back in. Oh, come on. Nope. No, I might have missed it.
Order filled.
Okay, so I'm out. So this is how I should have traded it before. Buy stop market, buy stop limit.
Order submitted.
All right, I should have did that down here. I should have took my $250 down here and then put my bracket order in so that if it wanted to continue, I'll get back in the trade. But I'm in a major support resistance area here. It'll break out of this one way or another. Looks like we're going to get back in right now.
Order filled.
Okay, now we're back in to the long side. And then now looking for a run back to the top up here. Okay, hopefully the OSB didn't turn off before it captured that. But I'm out of NQ. I need to head out and do some other stuff today. So the clock's basically running out on me. So I jumped out for a small profit there. I will close the day up $342 after commissions, $390 before commissions. But the count now is at $49,268. And we'll see what we can do in tonight's trade. Okay, so it came in real quick here at the end of day and just saw this really nice trade with the YM, the Dow Jones. I'm in my live account. I'm 3 contracts short. Looking to take 2 contracts out here in just a second and let one run. But we'll have to see how this thing goes here. Just thinking about it. All right, there's 2 contracts will come out right there if it backs up.
Order canceled.
And I'll take this one to break even plus a couple dollars. We'll see if this support is going to turn around and rally higher, or if it wants to break. If it doesn't want to keep on going, then I need to get out of this trade. But if it wants to rip, I want to let it give it a shot to do that.
Order filled.
Okay, so 2 contracts out. Other contracts break even plus a couple dollars. And then this should put me pretty close to an all-time new high in my account if this backs up and gets me stopped out. But we could be building support here, which means it could run all the way back up and test this resistance. Well, once support becomes resistance before doing anything. And I don't want to go for the ride back up. So I'm happy to take the whatever ends up being 200 bucks for the day.
Order filled.
Okay, so all out of my trade. Picked up $185, which is kind of a bummer. I need $200 to be a green day. Feel like getting back in short. So we'll wait and see if this thing breaks down. Then I may jump in to a short position. We got a little bit of a W pattern breaking here. So if this wants to break to the upside, I probably could scalp a little bit to the upside as well. Maybe I'll do that real quick. And then just get my 20 or 30 bucks for a green day per Topstep's rules. Buy stop market.
Order submitted.
Sell stop market.
Order submitted.
Just go with market orders and just get a quick pop. Let this turn into a green day and be good to go. Yeah, like $25 is what I need because of commissions to be green on the day. This is kind of the expected move actually, so there might still be some room to get back in this trade to this area right here and still have the probabilities be quite high, like 78%. Okay, new 5-minute candles open, and you got this 1 minute dipping down. So if this one wants to go back green, then should be good to go.
Order filled.
Okay, in the trade. Hope I don't give away my day for $7 or $25 I need to make. Okay, I'm at 45. There we go, locked it in.
Order filled.
All right, that should get me a green day. Put my account back at 11,000. Yes, trading P&L there, but it's part of the game when you're trading with a prop firm. You have to hit certain numbers for certain things to happen. So you're going to hit that target too. I should just wait for the target. Okay, so we got an M pattern right here on the NQ in the evening session, June 6th evening. All right, so
Order filled.
in the trade, put my stop in, 2 contracts short, buy stop market.
Order submitted.
2. And if it wants to
Order submitted.
if it wants to come back up here as a W, I'll reverse my position. But right now we're short. All right, so looking for NQ to get down here again a little bit. Let me move my stop to break even, plus a few dollars. Looks like this is a big move, but this is pretty much just a spread right here. It's nothing. It needs to get all the way down here even to break even for commissions. Got a bit of an M pattern right here on the 5-minute candle. Looking like you might want to break down. Oh, look at that, breaking down. I'm going to put my stop in though.
Order filled.
All right, there we go. So out of that trade with after commissions, $11.28. So, you know, M pattern didn't break right away. So I need to get out of that trade. Gave me an opportunity to get out right here with a little bit of profit. Okay, so I'm in long on the NQ2 contracts. Not sure, again, my OSB, if it recorded what I just said. So I'm going to repeat it because OSB keeps shutting down. So let me put some lines on this chart real quick here. All right, so between these black lines, we had a channel right here. That channel broke down, break down, fake down, right? Breakout, fake out. Rip back up above that channel. That was the other strategy that I'm trading with NQ. And right now, I'm in that trade as a result.
Order filled.
Okay, so out of that trade, after commissions, I'll make $2 on that trade. And now we're up $22.56. It's a slow night. It is a really slow night. All right, wait for the next trade to set up. Okay, put a trade in right here to the short side for NQ. 1 minute chart right now. If NQ wants to come down and get back into this channel and retest the bottom, then I'm going to go for the ride. But it's got to break down this level here.
Order filled.
Okay, short NQ now. Looking for a run back to the bottom of the channel. Should get some resistance right through here as it heads down there. Got my stop in at the top. And we'll see what it wants to do. Okay, if it doesn't want to break down, I need to get out. And I can always get back in if it wants to keep on going. But this area might prove to be too strong. And we could see it move back up. And I don't want to be a part of that. So I'll look to pop out here.
Order filled.
All right, so I'm switched to the long side now, 2 contracts. I'd like this candle to be bigger, but I'm going to put my stop in when this closes, as long as it closes up here. But it may retrace and get me out. If it's a bigger candle, then I got more opportunity to stay in the trade. And I'd rather have a green day.
Order filled.
All right, there we go. I'll take $145 out of that. After commissions, quite a bit less, but all good. At least the account's now $49,413. I'm not in the red. All right, everybody. See you in the morning. Okay, so here we are, June 7th. I'm a little sleepy from being up so late trying to get that other trade in last night. But I do have a trade that's set up here for my live account. So right now I'm in my live account on YM, the 1 minute candle you're looking at. I'm going to switch over to the 5 minute candle. So part of me doesn't want to get in, but I need to because I got to play the probabilities. So I'm going to jump into it. All right, bye.
Order filled.
So I got 2 contracts.
Order filled.
Okay, took 1 contract out. Should be a major resistance area. If it wants to retrace from here, I'll get back in with that contract.
Order filled.
Okay. Buy stop market. So I'm
Order submitted.
out on both those contracts.
Order submitted.
Looking for it to break that. So I'll give up a little bit in there. But at least it gives me an opportunity to lock in my profit just in case this resistance area bumps it back down. And I could always get back in at a discount down here.
Order filled.
Okay, so back in as it's trying to break above this area. See if the continued push will get through the target. All right, I'm going to put 1 contract there. If it backs up and goes red, I'll be out with 1.
Order filled.
Okay, took 1 out. The other one's break even plus a couple dollars. Let's see if we can get it up there. I'm going to lock in the target, and then we'll see if we can get this thing to keep on going.
Order filled.
All right, got out of the target. All right, all good. Kind of wish I would have just took it off over here and got that extra money, but I'll take it. So that's going to do it for today with the live account. Take my 1 trade, good setup. $595 in the YM. So I'm going to switch back over to my 50K combine and see if I can get some trades out of it before the day ends. But that'll be doing it for the live account. So not too bad. Now I'm at $11,580, which is a new high for the live account, and continuing to grow. Once I get to 15,000, I'll be able to turn up the heat a little bit and get this thing going quicker. But I got to get 15,000 first to get that buffer that I need. All right, see you on the next trade. Okay, June 7th morning session with my combine account, 50K combine. I should be in this trade long right here at this bar. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Looks a little scary, but I'm going to play the probabilities. 1 contract, right click, buy stop market, buy stop limit.
Order submitted.
Waiting for it to get back through, and then I'll be in. Yeah, I'll just leave it.
Order filled.
Okay, so in on that order. So now I'm in on the 50K combine, NASDAQ long. 1 over a Topstep TV in the house account. They're short, so we'll see which one works out. But my probabilities say long, and this is the setup right now that I'm trading. So this is that 1 minute candle that opened, and the rule was wait for candles to close below, and then we break back above, get in. So I wasn't in. I was over trading my live account, but now I'm over here, and it's still going sideways. So I had an opportunity to get in, and it's all right if this goes sideways for a little while before continuing higher. The M patterns and W patterns, I want them to break right away. But when it's just changing from the low of day crossing the high, then I'm good to go if it wants to just slowly drift. So in with 1 contract long on the NQ, and that's why. So you can see that that's that opening candle there. So just checking out Topstep TV a little bit, see if they're saying anything, news or anything like that coming up. And it looks like everybody over there is short right now in the NASDAQ. So yeah, I'm going against the grain, I guess, but that's my probabilities. You know, I went through it, and this says I have an 80% probability we're going up. So we'll see what happens. Okay, we see this wedge right here. I just put this line up that's starting to break out. Could be a nice move to the upside here. Looks like they're putting their stops in over there around 65 maybe. So hopefully that means a lot of other people are doing the same, and if it breaks through that level, we could see a rocket ship with a bunch of stops getting hit. Okay, so here we go. Nice run. Just got above that area. They should all be stopped out over a top step. I think everybody else will be everybody else will be getting stopped out here as well. Breaking above the high of day, which is a common stop. And we'll see. I would have expected a more violent reaction as they got through there. Not happening, which does make me concerned about it. I'm going to do this. Go down my 1 contract.
Order canceled.
Get a break even plus a couple dollars here. I'm in at 46. All right, so it won't be a red trade anymore. Now we'll see how much money I'll make. Might start trailing a stop once he gets into this spot here. And again, I can always get back in as these areas, crumble. Okay, getting through this first spot. We got a long time before this candle closes. I'm going to go ahead and drop my stop in. If it backs up and I get out, I get out. I can always get back in if I want. Push up one more time. I'm going to take it off up there. The reason why is I expect a lot of resistance here, and I can always get back in at a discount, or if it breaks out, I can get back in. Got 5 seconds before this candle closes. Next one's probably going to retrace. We'll see here. Yep. May get stopped out down there.
Order filled.
Okay, so out of that trade. So picking up, now I'll be on the day for the NQ in my 50K combine, $830 after commissions, $870 before. And that brings my account balance to $50,099. So I'm back where I'm above where I started now, actually, in this account. So back above that 50,000 level. So now I'm basically starting over, and I need to make $3,000 to finish this combine in the next couple weeks. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this win, go into the weekend. It's Friday, and then come back next on Monday. Yes, I'm feeling a little FOMO because this could be a fireworks kind of day, but at the same time, there'll be more of those next week. I don't have to get this one. I had a good day between two of my accounts, and going to the weekend feeling good. And then there's always another trade coming. Don't chase this just like a bus, right? Don't chase the bus because there's always another one coming. Same thing with the stock market. There's always another trade coming. I don't need to chase anything that might be shaping up right now. So, all right, everybody, that's going to do it for me. Hope you have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.